Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on the Talking Amazings with JB YouTube channel. So before we get into today's video, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. Please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon notification to get the latest notifications on the latest uploads for this channel. And of course share with any other Mets fans and of course any other baseball fans that would find this news interesting. So for today's video, as of recording this on May 4th, so happy May the 4th to all you people who like Star Wars. I think really what we should talk about is why this Mets team needs to consider pushing a contract extension for right-handed pitcher Chris Bassitt, and really I think what he's done so far with this Mets team is really worthy of a contract extension. And I've seen posts from SNY about it, and recently from the New York Post by Joel Sherman, and from what I'm getting, Chris Bassitt's open to an extension with this Mets team. And credit to Joel Sherman, and I wanna cite some lines from Joel Sherman's article. And really, when asked about an extension, Chris Bassitt has said, "Yeah, from my standpoint, I am very surprised at how much I like it here, to be honest." And Sherman, has listed that what he has appreciated about his time with the Mets so far is Bassitt cited general manager Billy Epler, manager Buck Showalter, the tenor of the clubhouse, and being pushed physically, mentally, and competitively by Scherzer. But Bassitt said he would keep private whether an extension has been broached. In response to a text on the subject, Epler replied, "It's an article to write. It's a fair article to write. Regarding if we tried or not, I wouldn't say." A source said nothing has been explored yet, and really right now I think this Mets team would be smart in giving Chris Bassitt an extension, or at least pursuing talks, because we know this is a guy that can hit the free agent market after the 2022 season. But not just that, Bassitt has helped plug what could have been a far more dire 2022 rotation issue, with Jacob deGrom missing at least the first few months of the 2022 season. And through 5 starts, Bassitt has been as advertised. I mean, Bassitt has the same number of innings, 31, as Scherzer, and the same ERA, 2.61, while demonstrating a gamer, unflappable nature. And though the two sides haven't agreed to a 2022 salary, because Bassitt was among the arbitration eligible players who did not reach a contract by the late March deadline, so who knows what could happen with that too. And another thing too is Chris Bassitt is in his age 33 season, and he's like similar to Lance Lynn in that he has a reputation as a bulldog who can pitch towards the top of the rotation. And even though he is a year younger than Lynn, you got to at least give him an extension. And big thing too is a lot of our starting rotation is going to be free agents after this year. Not just Chris Bassitt, but Jacob deGrom could opt out of his deal. Carlos Carrasco and Taijuan Walker have player options at the end of the year, so if either we pick up those options or we decline them. And really with Bassitt too, he's proven to be a guy that's one of the Bassitt's career. He has a 34-27 record, a 3.42 ERA in 8 seasons played, in 586 and 2/3 innings, a 3.83 fielding independent pitching, a 1.198 whip, uh, 538 strikeouts to 187 walks. But what has helped Bassitt recently is that he's, like I said before, he's been one of the better pitchers in baseball. Since 2018 to going into this season, Bassitt has posted a 32-16 record, a 3.19 ERA in 82 games, 75 of those started, has one shutout in 443 innings pitched, 430 strikeouts to 100, 130 walks, 169 runs allowed, 157 of those earned, 49 home runs allowed, a 130 ERA plus, a fielding independent pitching of 3.78, a whip of 1.126. So he's been a solid middle of the rotation guy, and I think the Mets would be smart to at least consider extending him, given the fact that a lot of our rotation could be free agents, and really we did give up a decent amount to Oakland to acquire the guy. Our top prospects in JT Ginn to the Oakland Athletics, and we also did trade Adam Ollers. So, we're, I think, realistically, like a deal that looks realistic for a contract I could see Bassitt signing could be at least a 3-year deal, and some contracts I see as similarities, like Taiwan Walker's. I mean, Carlos Carrasco a few years ago signed a 4-year, $47 million deal. But I think more recent examples could be a guy like Lance Lynn, who's similar to like Bassitt, who will eat up innings, and could be a guy that can pitch up to the top of the rotation. He did sign in July of 2021 a 2-year, $38 million contract extension that includes a club option. So that could be something the Mets pursue. I don't see him getting a contract like Max Scherzer, what Jacob deGrom could be getting if he opts out, obviously. So, but I think the Mets would be smart in at least considering an extension with the guy, because he's shown he can pitch in New York so far, and to build a winning team, you have to surround the team with pieces, and I think Chris Bassitt is one of those pieces, and they got to get it done. I mean, you don't want to trade for people, then let them walk. You want to keep them down. You want to keep them around for the long-term future. And I think Chris Bassitt, keeping him around, is a good way of doing that. So that's really all I have for today's video. So be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon notification, and of course share it with any other Mets fans or baseball fans, because this could be considered baseball news in general, because this could shape up potentially the pitching market this offseason. So really that's all I have for today, and of course stay tuned for any more future videos. So, Talking Amazings with JV, out.